Hey guys, thank you for watching the Slat Rock channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. And if you've already done so, just make sure that it's still active. Today we present you with 10 WWE superstars Vince McMahon doesn't know how to book. Number 10. Chad Gable. In NXT, Chad Gable was one of the brand's most entertaining stars, working alongside Jason Jordan to win the Tag Team Championships in April 2016. But for some reason, it's clear that McMahon doesn't have faith in the 2012 London Olympian, as within a year of the pair being called up to the main roster, Jordan was moved to Raw and given a huge push as Kurt Angle's son. Instead of moving with his partner, Gable, known for being a good in-ring worker, remained in obscurity on SmackDown despite struggling to get TV time before eventually moving to Raw in the 2018 Superstar Shakeup. While this could have been a fresh start for Gable, he was quickly put back into a tag team role, being paired with the equally underused Bobby Roode. Although the pair have had some success as a team and even captured the Raw Tag Team Championships, it's clear Vince McMahon will never see Gable as a single star. Number 9. Bayley. With her natural warmth and friendly demeanor, it's no wonder why Bayley was one of the most beloved superstars in NXT. Developing a title program with Sasha Banks, it was the work of Triple H that helped elevate the two women. With Bayley's huge underdog victory for the Women's Championship at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn being one of the best matches in recent history. However, ever since the Huggable One joined the main roster, it's clear that Vince McMahon doesn't know how to book her. Immediately cashing in on her popularity, McMahon booked Bayley to win the Raw Women's Championship, though with little fanfare on a random episode of Raw. She quickly lost the title to Alexa Bliss. What followed was a series of bad booking, badly written promos, and some unexplainable losses to other superstars. Bayley has plummeted down the company's totem pole, and McMahon's booking won't be bringing her back to the top anytime soon. Number 8. Rusev. Joining the main roster in 2014, the career of Rusev has had many more ups and downs than anyone could have imagined. After a year-long undefeated streak that saw the Bulgarian Brute win the United States Championship, his momentum came crashing down when he lost to John Cena at WrestleMania 31, with Rusev entering a bizarre love triangle in the summer of 2015. Bouncing back in recent years though, Rusev has become a huge hit with fans, with consistent chants, general popularity, and great merchandise sales proving his value to the company. However, all this success has yet to lead the Bulgarian to championship gold, as his last title reign ended over 2 years ago. Despite having a title match against then WWE Champion AJ Styles, Rusev has been aimless on SmackDown in 2018, and it doesn't look like McMahon will be looking to change this booking in 2019. Rusev's booking is a clear example of McMahon's ego running wild. Number 7. The Iconics. Much like many superstars on this list, the Iconics were booked very well in NXT, but once they joined the main roster, they quickly got lost in the shuffle. In WWE's developmental brand, Peyton Royce and Billie Kay were great characters, entertaining the fans with their mean girl ways, with both being able to back it up in the ring. So when the Iconics debuted on SmackDown, attacking Women's Champion Charlotte Flair, hopes were high for the duo, with fans speculating that they would side with Carmella, who was able to cash in Money in the Bank following their attack. Instead, this ambush on Flair was the highlight of the duo's run, with their biggest win coming at Super Showdown, though this was because they were in their home country of Australia. Outside of the land down under though, both Royce and Kay have been far from iconic in their SmackDown Live careers so far. Number 6. Shinsuke Nakamura. As one of only 2 men to hold the NXT Championship twice, Shinsuke Nakamura arrived to SmackDown Live with all the momentum in the world. A huge star even before joining WWE, Nakamura dazzled in New Japan as well as NXT, rightly earning the moniker of the King of Strong Style. However, it seems that McMahon cannot see past the WWE's resident rock star's incredible entrance, and while Nakamura was given the 2018 Men's Royal Rumble victory, his dream match against AJ Styles at WrestleMania left a lot to be desired. Losing to Styles and then turning heel in the process, Nakamura has become a fixture of the mid-card picture, far from his days of main eventing NXT TakeOver shows. While he has had a lengthy reign as United States Champion, the prestigious title has often been overlooked, with the booking of Nakamura being very different to what his fans hoped for when he signed with the company. Number 5. Sasha Banks. She may call herself the boss, but fans wouldn't be wrong to assume that the main roster career of Sasha Banks has been punishment by the actual boss of WWE. As a part of the Four Horsewomen of NXT, Banks' great character and library of superb matches led most fans to believe she would be equally as successful when she was called up to Raw as part of the Women's Revolution. And while she has had 4 reigns as Raw Women's Champion, none of these reigns lasted long, with Banks losing all of her titles on her first defense. Losing her last women's title in the summer of 2017, it seems Banks has become an afterthought on Monday nights, with McMahon reportedly being critical of Banks immediately after her main roster debut, with her poor booking showing this throughout her Raw run. Number 4. Kevin Owens. Debuting on Monday Night Raw in 2015, Kevin Owens could not have started better, attacking John Cena and defeating him clean at Elimination Chamber. Part of what made this debut so impressive was that Owens was playing the same prizefighter he had been in NXT, a complete monster fans had grown to hate. Upon winning the Universal Championship, though, things went downhill as he quickly lost it to Goldberg. The Canadian quickly transitioned into a cowardly heel, with McMahon's classic idea of heels avoiding fights at all costs hurting his title reign. After losing the title, Owens has struggled to maintain relevancy, with the booking showing the company has seemingly given up on the former indie star. Now out with an injury, there is at least the hope that KO will return as a babyface and can finally escape the one-dimensional heel character he was forced to play by McMahon for years. Number 3. Bray Wyatt. Believe it or not, there is a time when WWE cared about Bray Wyatt. With his creepy demeanor and cult following, many fans saw him as the next Undertaker, with Wyatt capturing the WWE Championship at Elimination Chamber 2017. Despite finally winning the coveted title, his reign was short-lived, losing it in 49 days to Randy Orton, who himself lost the title not long after to Jinder Mahal. In 2018, Wyatt has had a career revival, becoming a Raw Tag Team Champion with the now-retired Woken Matt Hardy. But it's clear to anyone who watches Wyatt in the ring that he could do so much more as a singles star and has all the skills needed to be a top guy. With a unique look, devastating offense, and the ability to lead a legion of loyal superstars, fans hope that the demented superstar will get the big push he clearly deserves in 2019. Number 2. The Revival. After warring with teams such as DIY and American Alpha, many have called the Revival one of the greatest tag teams in NXT history. With their old-school approach and constant tag team offense, it's easy to see why so many members of the WWE Universe enjoy Dash and Dawson, as they provided an alternative to so many bubbly, high-flying teams of today. Despite lengthy title reigns in NXT, though, the team's main roster run has shown that Vince McMahon does not like their work, as the team have never held a title on the show ever since joining. As if that's not bad enough, both Dash and Dawson are repeatedly buried on the show, with many fans speculating if their time with the company will end in 2019. If it does, then they'd probably fare a lot better on the indie scene, with the Young Bucks already hinting at a match between the two teams on Twitter. Number 1. Finn Balor. The underutilization of Finn Balor on Monday Night Raw compared to his time in NXT have left many fans scratching their heads. Arguably the greatest star in NXT history, Balor carried the show in 2015 as champion, becoming the longest reigning NXT champion ever and having classic matches against the likes of Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, and Kevin Owens. Joining Raw in 2016, things started great for the NXT star, becoming the first ever Universal Champion at SummerSlam, though an injury forced him to relinquish it the next night. Returning in 2017, Balor's time on Raw has been a huge disappointment, with embarrassing feuds with Baron Corbin and Bray Wyatt helping to destroy any confidence McMahon had in the Irish star. The only saving grace of all this is that Triple H is reportedly Balor's biggest supporter, and hopefully will give him the push he deserves once he takes control of Raw. But until that fateful day comes, it seems that McMahon just doesn't know how to book Balor, nor does he care. Well guys, that's our list. Can you think of any other superstars Vince McMahon doesn't know how to book? I know there are a lot of them. Just drop the names in the comments below and let us know. If you like this video, don't forget to check out our previous video, 10 largest WWE superstars of the 21st century, where are they now? And also check out our other high-rated videos by clicking at the upper right-hand corner or down in the description field. If you did like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss a single video. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, thank you for watching.